This is Monique with It's Your Daily Sunshine. Yesterday I spoke about anger and mental health and, trying to keep yourself as sound and stable as possible. But I don't want to take away from the fact that things can get serious and depending on what type of situation may be, things can go south very quickly. A few years back, my mom was in a situation. Um, she had a feeding tube, and it was time for the feeding tube to be replaced. So she went to her healthcare provider. They did the procedure, changing the feeding tube. And when she returned to the nursing home, my dad had, kissed her goodbye. Everything was okay. At that time, I was at work. Something happened. What we found out later was that the doctor punctured her stomach, and that caused a number of problems and issues. So when I saw her that afternoon, she was unresponsive. She was on the ambulance bay because they were sending her out. They didn't know what was going on at the nursing home, and I was like, "Oh my God, what's happening? What's going on?" Just in that situation, um, not knowing, her going to the hospital, they're trying to figure stuff out. That night, she had to be placed in ICU. Then we got a phone call. They were saying, we don't think your mom is going to make it. I called the priest. I called everyone. We're, running up there. And just by chance, you know, prayers, angels, it just wasn't our time. The hospital called us, I think maybe late that night, and said, we figured it out. We're sending her to surgery. This was like 10 o'clock at night. So we packed up everything. We ran to the hospital, and they did surgery, and she stayed in ICU a couple of days, and she returned, I guess, a little sicker because of that episode, but she returned back to us. And it was just one of those things that a doctor had caused something, malpractice. It was, as the doctor told me, it was an unfortunate incident. And yes, it hurt because we had to go through all of this because of an incident. So yes, I do understand. My mom at that time did not pass because of that incident. But if it had turned out, differently, it would have been it would have been pretty it would have been pretty bad. So I just want to let you know I do understand. I've been in situations where things kind of turn south. So I don't want to take light of any situation where you might snap or you might be put in a position where this may happen, but we just have to kind of put some things into our daily, I guess, our daily practice, I want to say, meditation, making sure you have an outlet, and kind to trying to get ahead of those triggers that will not turn something that is serious into something that may cause harm to other people, I guess I want to say. It's hard. This is Monique. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.